Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl, your name, and today I'm about to share with you something I never thought would happen in a million years. If you've ever wondered if animals can have a real connection with humans, well, you're about to find out because today I'm meeting someone very special. Someone who's not your typical zoo buddy. It's a gorilla. I've always loved animals, but there's one animal here that I've always been super curious about. And no, it's not the lions or the tigers, it's the gorilla. I mean, just look at him. This gentle giant has been living in the zoo for a long time, but he's a little lonely. I can tell, because every time I come here, I see him sitting quietly, watching the other animals interact. He just seems like he's waiting for someone to notice him. And today, I think it's my turn. Hey there. You're probably wondering what I'm doing here, right? Well, I'm here to say hello and maybe, just maybe, we'll become friends. You're so cool, you know? I can tell by your eyes that you have some big stories to tell, and I'm ready to listen. Okay, so I know you're not a puppy or anything, but I'm just gonna try and see if you like some treats. I've got some bananas for you. It's totally your choice if you want them, but I think you're going to love these. Whoa, did you see that? He actually took it. This is such a big moment for me. I don't know if you can tell, but I'm kind of freaking out on the inside. I mean, this is the first time I'm interacting with a gorilla, and I'm just so excited. So, this is the beginning of something really cool. I'm going to keep coming back to visit, and who knows? Maybe we'll become the best of friends. But for now, I'm just happy to be here with him. He's not just any gorilla. He's someone special. And I'm excited to see where this adventure takes us. Stick around, guys, because this journey with my new gorilla friend is about to get a whole lot more incredible. I promise you won't want to miss what happens next. Okay? So, day 2, and I'm back at the zoo. I couldn't wait to come back and see my new gorilla friend. I honestly didn't know what to expect, but something tells me we're about to become great buddies. I've got a little surprise for him today, too. So let's see how he reacts. I'm standing in front of the enclosure again, and there he is. He's just sitting there, looking at the trees like usual. I wonder what he's thinking right now. Maybe he's wondering where I went yesterday. I don't know, but I'm about to find out. You wave excitedly at the gorilla, holding out a banana in your hand. He notices it right away, looking at you, then the fruit, then back to you. His big brown eyes are full of curiosity. He sees the banana. Oh my gosh, this is it. I've brought you your favorite treat today, buddy. I hope you like it. You slowly extend the banana, watching as the gorilla reaches out his hand toward it. He gently takes it, inspecting it for a moment before bringing it to his mouth. You smile, feeling like you're already making progress. Wow, this is amazing. He's taking the banana from me so calmly. It's like he knows I'm not a threat. And that just makes me so happy. It's like we're speaking the same language right now. Who knew a banana could make this bond feel so real? I'm so glad I came back today. It's not every day you get to spend time with a gorilla, let alone build a friendship with one. I mean, this is just the beginning, but I can already tell that something special is happening here. I'm not sure what it is, but I feel like we're connecting. It's like he's saying, hey, I'm okay with you. And that's huge for me. Okay, I think we're making some progress here. Maybe next time we can play a little game or something. But for now, I'm just going to enjoy this moment. This, right here, is what I've been waiting for. You take a deep breath, soaking in the peacefulness of the moment, as the gorilla finishes his snack and gives you a glance that seems almost approving. Today has been amazing, and I can't wait to see where this friendship goes. Stay tuned, guys. There's so much more to come. All right, guys, it's day 3 of my adventure with the gorilla, and today feels different. I don't know why, but I can just tell. I'm so excited to see him again and see what happens today. He's already become such an important part of this journey for me. I'm walking up to his enclosure right now, and I can already see him. He's pacing around today, which is kind of unusual. Maybe he's waiting for me? I hope he remembers me. I brought something fun today, and I'm excited to see if he'll enjoy it. You pull out a colorful ball, a big, soft toy, and hold it up. The gorilla looks over, his eyes focusing on the ball with curiosity. So, I got him this ball to play with. I've heard gorillas love playing with things, so maybe this will be our first game together. Let's see what he does. The gorilla cautiously steps toward the ball, sniffing it and gently pushing it with his hand. His big fingers curl around the toy, testing it out before rolling it back toward you. Oh my gosh, he pushed it back. We're playing. This is so awesome. Look at him go. It's like we've already started our own little game. I didn't expect this, but I'm loving it. I've never had a gorilla play with me before, and this is way more fun than I ever imagined. I keep pushing the ball toward him, and he keeps sending it back. It's like a game of catch, but with a gorilla. He's so smart, and I can tell he's having fun. I've never felt so connected to an animal like this before. You laugh as the gorilla rolls the ball back again, and this time he gives it a little spin as if showing off. Did you see that? He totally spun the ball. That's a pro move right there. He's such a clever gorilla. I'm starting to think we could actually have a whole game together. Maybe next time we can try some other toys or even teach him some new tricks. I've gotta say, this friendship is growing stronger every day. We've gone from just meeting and sharing a snack to playing games and having fun together. This is turning into an adventure I'll never forget. And who knows what will happen next? I can already feel there's something so special between us. I can't wait to see what's in store for us tomorrow. Stay tuned because I know this friendship is just getting started, and trust me, you won't want to miss what's coming next. All right, guys, today is going to be wild. I didn't expect this to happen, but here we are. So, after our last hangout, I was planning on just bringing some snacks and toys to play with again, but something unexpected happened. While I was walking up to the gorilla's enclosure, the craziest thing occurred. He escaped. I know, you're probably thinking, how could that even happen? Well, it turns out the zoo staff were doing some maintenance, and the gate was just slightly open for a minute. Next thing I know, the gorilla is outside, and, get this, he's looking right at me. I swear it felt like he was calling to me, like he knew I was the one he needed to be with. So, of course, I had no choice but to go after him. I don't even know what was going through my mind. But there I was, running after this massive gorilla through the zoo. The workers were freaking out, but it was like he just wanted me to follow him, so I did. I couldn't leave him alone in the middle of all this chaos. Plus, he was kind of leading the way, like he knew exactly where to go. We ran through the jungle area, past the lion's den, and even under the big water fountain. It felt like we were in a jungle adventure movie, and I was the main character, just trying to keep up with him. I'll admit, I was nervous, but there was this part of me that trusted him. It's like he was guiding me to something important. Then, something even crazier happened. We got separated for a minute. I lost sight of him as we made our way through the trees. I started panicking, calling his name, but no answer. It was so quiet. My heart was racing. I didn't know what to do. But just when I thought I'd have to go back, I hear this rustling in the bushes. I turned around and, guys, he came back. He had heard me calling, and he rushed back to find me. That was the moment I knew. This wasn't just an animal. This was a friend, a protector. He cared about me just as much as I cared about him. He stayed by my side after that, helping me navigate through the maze of the zoo. Together, we figured it out and finally made our way back to the safety of the enclosure. The workers quickly managed to get him back, but I couldn't believe it. We had just been on this insane adventure, and it felt like a lifetime of memories in just a few minutes. As I stood there, looking at him through the glass, I realized something incredible. We had a bond that was deeper than I ever imagined. This wasn't just a zoo visit. It was an adventure, a journey, a friendship that I'll carry with me forever. Okay, this was beyond anything I could have ever expected. But it's not over yet. I'm going to keep coming back and seeing where this friendship goes. So, make sure to stay tuned, because this adventure is only getting started. Wow, guys, I can't even begin to describe how incredible today has been. After that wild adventure yesterday, I didn't think it could get any better. But here we are, and something has changed. I've just come back to see the gorilla, and everything feels different. Our bond feels deeper, like we've been through something together that no one else can understand. As soon as I walked up to the enclosure today, he was waiting for me. He saw me and just sat there, looking at me with those big, wise eyes, like he knew exactly why I was there. It was the most peaceful moment. There was no rushing, no need to make noise or move fast. It felt like time had slowed down for a moment, and all that mattered was the two of us, standing there together. I reached into my bag and pulled out a little gift for him, a big, colorful ball. I wasn't sure how he'd react, but to my surprise, he actually came closer and took it from me gently. It was like he understood that it was for him. We played together for a while, rolling the ball back and forth, and it felt so natural. It was like we had our own little world, just the two of us. And then, something amazing happened. He walked up to me, slowly and carefully, and sat right next to me. We were so close, and I couldn't believe it. For the first time, he wasn't behind glass or sitting far away. He was right next to me, sharing this quiet moment. I don't know how to explain it, but I just felt this deep connection, like we were both in the moment, just enjoying each other's company. I spent the rest of the afternoon there, just sitting with him, talking quietly, watching him enjoy the ball. There wasn't any rush, no need to do anything else. It was the most peaceful time I've ever had. I think we both knew that this wasn't just a typical zoo visit. It was something special, something real. Before I left, I gave him one last look. He seemed so calm, so content, like he knew we were friends. And I promised him I'd be back soon, because I knew in that moment that this was only the beginning of something amazing. I don't think I've ever felt so connected to an animal before. This gorilla isn't just a zoo attraction to me. He's a friend, and this adventure has completely changed my perspective on animals and their ability to connect with humans. It's honestly been life-changing. So, guys, this journey is far from over. I'll keep coming back to see my gorilla friend, and I can't wait to share even more of these heartwarming moments with all of you. Stay tuned, because there's so much more to come. Trust me, you won't want to miss it. Hey everyone, welcome back. So, you won't believe what happened today? It was even more amazing than I could have imagined. After everything that's happened over the past few days, I knew today would be special. But this was incredible. Let me tell you all about it. First of all, I got to the zoo a little earlier than usual today. I wanted to make sure I had plenty of time with my gorilla friend. I'm not gonna lie, I was a little nervous because I had something really important I wanted to try today. I wasn't sure if it was the right time, but I thought, why not? I had a feeling he would understand. As soon as I arrived, he saw me from a distance. I waved and he just stood there, watching me with those big, knowing eyes. It felt like he knew I was there to do something different today. And guys, I wasn't wrong. This was the moment I had been waiting for. I walked up to the enclosure, and instead of just standing there like we usually do, I decided to try something different. I slowly sat down on the ground right by the glass, looking directly at him. I wasn't sure what he'd do, but I thought, if we're going to be friends, we have to communicate in a new way. I sat there for a minute, just watching him, trying to figure out how to make this moment special. And then, to my surprise, he walked over to the glass and sat down right in front of me. No glass between us anymore, just us sitting there, facing each other. It was like he could sense my intentions. We were finally connecting on a deeper level. I can't even explain how incredible it felt to be this close to him, to just be present in the moment together. As I sat there, I started talking to him. Just little things like, "How's your day going?" Or, "You're looking so strong today." And do you know what he did? He tilted his head, almost like he was listening to me. It was like he understood every word I said, and that made me feel like I was actually talking to him, not just an animal in a zoo. Then, something really special happened. He gently placed his hand on the glass, as if he was trying to reach me. I couldn't believe it. I put my hand up to the glass too, And for a moment, we just sat there, hands against the glass, sharing this silent connection. It was like we didn't need words. We both understood each other in that moment. I stayed there for a while, just enjoying the silence and the connection. We didn't need to play with toys or have treats. This was something real, something that went beyond what I thought was possible. I could feel our friendship growing, and it felt like we were becoming more than just a girl and a gorilla. We were becoming companions, sharing our lives in a way that was so simple, yet so powerful. Leaving today was the hardest part. I didn't want to walk away from him, but I promised him I'd come back, and I will. I know that this connection we're building isn't just for today. It's for as long as I can keep coming back to him. This journey has been more than I ever expected, and honestly, I feel like I'm learning so much about myself and about animals, and how they can touch our hearts in the most unexpected ways. This is more than just a friendship. It's a bond, and it's changing my life. So guys, thank you for following me on this incredible journey. I can't wait to see what happens next, because I know this story is far from over. Stay tuned, because there's so much more to come. I promise you won't want to miss it.